The start down that particular path begins with setting and stating to yourself the firm intent to travel it. Just that simple. The more you walk the path of heart, the more you will soften, the more you will find and discover yourself with patience you had no idea you had. Actually, you didn't. That's gift of the heart. That will be one of the many signs you'll see that you're on the right road. Source is not unkind to lead you endlessly onward without giving you signs of whether you're right on or far off. Learn to listen from heart, and you'll begin finding yourself with another new ability, the ability to read trail sign, heart trail signs. The reality is, though heart is silent, quite filled with sacred silence, of course, it's ridiculous to even attempt to discuss such things, so do not get stuck on any of the words. Just follow their scent, okay? So, though heart is quite silent, it is also true that there is a 24/7, 365 conversation ongoing there between you and Source. Yep, you and God. Now, lest some get angry with themselves for having had this resource all along, only not enjoying it because not knowing of it, just stop that. That's the mind's work creeping in. That makes not one whit of sense, of heart sense, so just drop it. It's not worthy of further thought. That's a skill I suggest you consider acquiring, which is the ability to quickly drop some line of thought mind has been following. If you are too identified with the mind, you won't be able to do this. You will feel completely compelled to board and remain on that train of thought. If, however, you are beginning to, or have completed the process of disidentification from the mind, then you will find yourself gaining facility with simply dropping it, like a hot potato. Splat! There it fell, and you walked on, not giving it another thought. It's a rather strange idea initially, I know, but that's just because we're so mind-identified. We really do think the mind is us, so how can we drop ourself, right? What part of that is doable? You'll be able to use your ability to do this as a sort of internal barometer of how you're doing in breaking away from mind domination, mind identification. This is really a good thing, a handy and a timely thing as well, for the mind is the ET's chosen playing field. They're masterful there beyond our wildest ken, but, follow me here, that doesn't matter. Did you get that? That doesn't matter. I don't care if their IQ is 9,000. It doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to give you a minute here. So many are so mind-dominated that they feel too intimidated by that to retain the realization that there's nothing that the bad guys have or can do that can hurt you in any way, and I'm ad-libbing here because I just lost my place. But I'll find it again pretty quick. See, I told you I was going to give you a minute. Have or do that can defeat you. Shut up, mind. I could care less about past history. Just hush. Drop that stuff. It's just thought. Now, back into heart with you. You can do this. I know you can. Center down. You can't be running off into Mindville at the drop of a hat like that, or at the drop of a simile or metaphor or idea either. What we're after here is getting the feeling of what it's like to be in heart, the distinctive difference of that as compared to our normal state, which is entirely wrapped and encased in mind. That one we know well. No need to describe it at all. It's what people have come to call normal, poor dears. Now, this is probably enough and more than enough for now. You guys are hard to herd, I can tell you. Keeping you in heart is a real challenge, but that's okay. If you'll let me do a little of this for you now and again so that you can get more of the sense of it, you'll be better equipped to do it for yourselves when I'm not around, when you're out and about. So thank you. It's been a pleasure and an honor. I adore the light that you are, the divinity that decided to manifest an aspect of herself here as fill in the blank with your name. That's who and what you are, you know. Well, you may not know just yet, but I'm here to tell you that's the case. You'll find out soon enough. Then maybe yours too will be my favorite saying or motto. These eyes through which I hoped to see God are the eyes through which God sees me. Feel free to use that one as a Sufi koan to pretzel the mind for you when you need another break from it. It works quite well for that. Has other benefits besides. Until next time then, in Lakesh.